All right, y'all, let's get busy. Rich Black Man, shot by Buddha, Ant Bell Jr., Hyperlux.gg /Vibe Nation. Obituary 7, Finals. VR to God with the Buffalo Bills versus 7-Day Gaming with the San Francisco 49ers. The first time in a while we had two Facebook content creators in the finals. Rich, who do you have?
I'm gonna roll with VR the God, man. I think he's been here before, so I think I'm gonna go with VR.
I'm gonna shock the world and say 7-Day. I think it's gonna have the defense to stop the RPO. VR is gonna have to pass the ball against 7-Day. Nick Bosa, Hargrave, Ark Armstead, Chase Young, Fred Warner. I don't think he's gonna be able to run stretch. I think he's gonna have to run a different offense.
We're gonna see
Chaz,
7
you balled out today, bro. You balled out.
And 7 they finally pulled it off.
We about to find out. Gee, Willikers, Batman. Christian McCaffrey in open field. 7-Day getting sticky. Oh, for sure, bag. You ball with the Falcons though. Like, you got a lot of respect. Oh yeah, shout out to everybody who joined today. They got that run game going crazy. Christian McCaffrey down the side. Oh my good.
Who running? Who running?
Oh my. Christian McCaffrey doing what Kyle Shanahan didn't do in real life, and that's just hand the ball off to your best player. Can VR answer back? You said VR has more than the RPO. He's just not having to open the playbook. I know he does, but that's one thing about running a lot of RPOs. When you do run a lot, you kind of get lazy in the fact that like it's just too easy to run them. And then when you do need to go, maybe a timing's off, maybe the receiver that would have an X factor on don't have it on, or just maybe like he did last game, stayed under center too long in some of those situations, and the pressure got in fast. And see, the thing about it is running it versus the Niners is a little different because they always just get random sheds. Like their team that you could go down 4-down linemen and not blitz and still get pressure all game. Oh yeah, I definitely don't trust Desmond Ritter. Yeah, I do think if VR wins this game, he may have to get out $1 to stop that run. Cause like 7-Day got off meta where he'll come out and like audible to like weird formations to run where it'll give him numbers. Now let's see how well the RPO works early on versus that 4-down lineman set of the Niners. Like I said, Chase Young and Bosa on the edge, Fred Warner, Hargrave, Ark Armstead. I don't like this no huddle right here. I don't like it. Because you don't have that many options now. And he still can get pressure by playing full coverage and rushing for. Like watch Bosa on the edge with that ability. Good dot from VR. Staying in the pocket and not rolling out. Buying a little time for that route to get open. And VR staying under center. He said, I ain't new to this. I'm true to it. Hey, does anybody know how to get the John Madden middle linebacker in mud? I know that's random, but. Second and 7, VR feeling comfortable after getting that first down. Give him a little breathing room with Josh Allen. And see, that Bosa and Young is a little different than every other team that like 50% of the time they're gonna shed on those stretch plays. VR coming out in the gun for the first time. Let's see what action he goes to. Little mesh concept. Got a corner route. Hufunga gets bumped. Stephon Diggs with a dot over the top. See, I think that VR is gonna have to do a little bit more of that this game than the under center look. I think more often than not, he's gonna have to come out and make those throws. For sure, FedEx. Cook 5 rushes, 3 yards. But nonetheless, VR probably will have to stick with that run to keep him honest though. Don't want to get him to in a position where he can like just pretty much blitz and cover. Back to the wing slot, motion and Diggs. Stretch right. Everybody hung up. Cook down to the 1 yard line. And VR finally getting some breathing room with that run play. Audible into Deuce close. Running stretch right. Bosa got blocked. I don't know why he cut it back. He had outside. Like he could have really like walked in. Lost a yard right there. Lost yards again. Last 2 plays, losing yards on the run game. 7-0. 7-day game, and looks like we're gonna go into the second quarter. Follow a report. Where at? On Twitter? Third and goal. VR goes into trips tight end. RPO look. Josh Allen changing the play. Flips it over. Now going into a shotgun normal. Halfback left. Tight end right. Timeout taken. VR not liking that setup. He didn't like what he got right there. Now coming out. Three tight ends. Stephon Diggs left. What does he have? 6-1 look. Josh Allen rolls out and hit his tight end on the side. Looks like he had a little quick snap play set up for the 6-1. 7-day game and switches to 6-1 and got a much needed stop. Now, this is where the game can change. If you VR, you get a stop. You get the ball back halftime. If you 7-day, you go down and get another 6. It's a lot of pressure on VR because VR is predominantly running the football this game in this tournament. Frank looked like he tried to quick snap him and like get kind of an escape artist type of situation where he got outside of the formation to have a chance to run it or throw it, and the tight end just dropped it. OB champ versus champ tournament. Every tournament is a champ versus champ tournament. Oh Lord! And 7-day gamers run game is out of control right now. Christian McCaffrey down the seam, and he is just making the Bills defense on the run side look silly. And VR is asleep right now. He is unconscious. He is laid back so far in his chair he might go through the leather.
It's like 7-day
Somebody get the
tournament.
sniff and sawed out because 7-day has knocked out VR to God. This the finals, Marco. I've been saying he gonna have to get out that dollar. He ain't gonna be able to stay in that dollar. 7-day got like an anti-meta run. Like every time I play dollar, but I play 7-day, I gotta go to the 3-3 or go to the nickel, bro. You can't play him because he plays like a trips run formation that he can audible to like deuce close and some stuff. Like it'll get you in some bad spots. Now VR going right back to the RPO. See what I'm saying? Nick Bosa is just not having it. When you run those stretch plays versus the Niners, there's a 50% chance that Bosa or Chase Young will shed instantly. Now on second down and 2nd and 14, the Bills have like about 10 rushes for about 20 yards at this point. Josh Allen corralled in the pocket. This is a huge play. And VR going to the clipboard, going to the tablet to his offensive coordinator to try to figure out who is going to be open. A veteran move right there. Changing the play, going from tight to a bunch look, halfback right, snap. He's got pocket. He got a man wide open, and Shakir down the seam, and VR the God needed that so bad. Right then, 7-day gaming got caught up in the action underneath with the drag routes in the corner look and left the seam wide open on the post pass. And that came because VR went back and looked at the replay wheel kick to see who was open on that look. That is smart football. Ball back. This is a tennis match now. Now the 7-day go right back to this run that VR has had so much trouble with. It's a veteran move for sure. And now VR uncharacteristically calls another timeout. Seven-day coming out in I-form standard. Audible in the play. Now into I-form twins. Brock Purdy barking orders. Weak side stretch play. Use check, missed the block. Big tackle from the Buffalo Bills and Von Miller, the former Super Bowl MVP. Now notice he's out of that dollar. He got out of that dollar and he's stopping the run now, man. Let's see if there is a counter from 7-day gaming. And 7-day gaming, I don't know if he's noticed that VR has changed his defense. I don't know if he noticed that VR went into a 3-3 right there and stopped those two run plays back to back. Loss of a yard on the first two plays, 3rd down and 11. Now, the 7-day has 0 passing yards in this game. This is how momentum works. Brock Purdy, halfback right, tight formation. George Kittle flexed. VR back in the dollar. Snap. Clean pocket. Got all day. Does he got a man? And IU goes up and dunks. Misplayed by VR. He had a chance to get a KO right there. I think he got a little greedy and went for a pick and got dunked on. I think you might want to go KO right there and just go for the swat going for the pick and missed it. And now 7-Day got a chance to clock out the first half and get points right here. Big time swing in the action right there. Weak side stretch play and Christian McCaffrey. Tre'Davious White cutting him down before he got loose. 7 rushes, 157 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Whew. Yeah, this is the championship, uplifting souls. I don't think he snaps this before the 2. I don't know if he snaps this before the 2. 2-minute warning first half. Well played first half by both teams. Boxers exchanging jabs. Nose is a little stuffy, you know what I'm saying? Eyes a little bit runny, you know what I'm saying? Deuce close look, audibling into a single back trips look. Power play. Immediately, McCaffrey does not like what he looks like. He sees to the right and cuts it back. 3rd and 6. VR making a mistake and using his timeouts early. If 7-Day can pick up this first down, regardless of giving up that cheap touchdown, he can take back control of this game, because that would take the game pretty much down to the end of the first half, and he'll have a chance to at least have 3 and go up 7, or he could score a touchdown and take a commanding 21-10 lead with no time left. Coming out in the gun, spread formation, halfback right. Kittle is close. Let's see if he chooses to send McCaffrey out or block him. Snap. McCaffrey stays in the block. He got a clean pocket. Held the ball entirely too long. Everybody boxed. Did not want to throw a pick. And Brock Purdy 1 of 2 passing in the first half. The field goal unit will come out. Big field goal. 54-yard kick. Snap, set, kick, up, and good. Now, if you VR, regardless of how bad you played in that first quarter, you got to be feeling good about yourself. You got a chance to get a 2-for-1 right here. A 3 doesn't hurt you with 1 timeout, but you want to go down and get some points. You don't want to turn it over before half. If you 7-Day, you're saying, please throw one of those late out routes and let me take it to the Baja. The newly formed Houston Texan, Stephon Diggs, up the sideline on the 22. He loses 3 yards. Maybe just won't to fair catch that next time. Yeah, he called timeouts. He was in wrong defenses. Tight formation. Josh Allen barking out orders. His X factor is on. Clean pocket for Josh Allen throws. Got his running back cooked. Good play to get the drive started. 6 yards and out of bounds for Vincent Rivers.
Who gets the ball at the halftime?
I think VR get it at half. Tight formation again. Snap, clean pocket, no blitz from 7-Day. But tackled in bounds right there. That's a play that VR might want back, because you're going to lose about 20 seconds on that. Not much to gain right there, because you don't want to burn your time out. Dropping back, pressure coming. Nick Bosa in his face has to throw it away. And right there, he lost about 20 seconds on that exchange right there, just by that catch and that throw out of bounds to save his timeout. Exactly, Munt. That's why I say you just do the fair catch and take it at the 25. You save 7-8 seconds and a hit. I always try to put like one of the backup DBs or backup running backs back there, because the odds of you running a kickback versus fumbling or just like getting somebody tired on a hit stick is a lot of times it's not worth it unless you're in a desperate situation. Trips tight end look. Clean pocket. Chase Young sheds, but Stephon Diggs has time to work his way down the sideline on that clear out corner concept. 1st and 10 from the 41. VR on fringe field goal range. 35 seconds. He still got his timeout. Inside handoff. Faked. RPO look. Josh Allen just got to run out of bounds on that. That was a very risky, low reward play. I didn't like that play. if he gets if Nick Bosa sheds right there, that's a touchdown the other way. That risk for 4 yards was not worth it. I would have rather seen him just drop back with Josh Allen and scramble to throw it away or something in that situation. RPO tackled inbounds, loses yards, 3rd and 7, no huddle, goes back. I think he's comfortable like taking 3 right here. VR RPO getting chased out the pocket by Nick Bosa, throws, gets the first down. Stephon Diggs, 9 seconds on the clock, 26 yards away from pay dirt. Does he take a chance to get sacked? I mean, you in field goal range. If you run a play here, this play has to be for a touchdown, in my opinion. If you run a play here, it's gotta be. And if you 7-day, it's no way I'm not just backed off playing the end zone. Like, I'll give you 3 right here. If 7-day stays in base formation right here, this is going to be a touchdown. Stephon Diggs is going to dunk in the left corner of the end zone if he stays in that defense. And Nick Bosa saves the day. Armstead, Young, Bosa saved 7-day right there by getting the shed. Because I'm telling you, if they don't hit him, Stephon Diggs is dancing in the side of the left corner of the end zone. Boy. 1 second on the clock in the first half, and we have a classic game going back and forth. 2 really veteran players trying to get over that hump to win an OB for the first time. And 7-day will run it with Deebo Samuel on the kick return. End of the first half, 7-day in control, 17-13 over VR Legard. And VR gets the ball back. To get back control of this game, if he goes down and gets 6, he will take control, and it'll feel like he's leveled the playing field. Once again, he comes out with Stephon Diggs on those kick returns and loses 1 yard. VR back to the wing slot. 1 half to play. VR flipping the play over into Deuce Close out of wing slot. Stretch play right. Talanoa Hufanga coming down here. That's going to be interesting to see how the 49ers do with their roster this year, Rich. I mean, Brown played great in absence of Hufanga, but Hufanga was like a Pro Bowl caliber player. Who do you play at safety?
Absolutely.
That's a luxury. VR flipping it, bunch left, halfback right, base, cuts it back across the center, and Hines picks up a first down.
Yeah.
Was that Rich?
Now we're talking to chat.
Loses to James Cook is boxed 10 carries, 16 yards. Second and 12. VR still in the bunch, coming out of that wing slot for a minute to try to spread out 7 days nickel. Quick throw, but Fred Warner, one of the best interior linebackers in all of football, with a big hit to jar the ball loose. Now Josh Allen is a little frustrated right there, barking out orders to the sideline. 3rd and 12. One of the biggest plays in the game so far. Seven-day staying in that same coverage. I don't think VR is going to even switch it up. I think he's going to run that same action. Stephon Diggs on the corner route. But once again, Chase Young and Nick Bosa having a meeting of the minds at Josh Allen in the backfield. They are on a sprint. Two of the most athletic ends in football on the same team. VR leaving the punting unit on the sideline as expected. 4th down and 12. He is motioning from tight into a bunch look. Does he go back to that look where he had that post route earlier? Or does he go to something different? Got a clean pocket. Got time. Step up. Throws in traffic. Incomplete pass. And Talanoa Hufanga and Lenore come up with the big play on that corner route. It went to the well one too many times. I thought he was going to go back to that same route that he got the cheap touchdown on. And now 7-day, no less than a touchdown lead right here if he does not turn the ball over. But he has a chance to take this thing close to the 4th quarter. If he gets 6, he's got to be thinking he's feeling really comfortable. If VR, you want to hold the door right here. Now, VR just base aligned his defense and everybody ran the wrong way. And 7-day ran it right back at the teeth of the defense. I'm confused. If he audibles into any kind of seam out of the tight end or corner route, that is a touchdown. Under center on 3rd down. I don't like it. Dollar. I'm hearing a gap blitz right here. Micah Hyde standing at the line of scrimmage. 7-day game, and what does he do? I'm almost certain I know what's about to happen here. 7-day snaps, stays in the pocket and gets screamed at like I thought. 1 of 3 for Brock Purdy passing. Field goal unit comes on, and 7-day played that so horrible. You have to get in the gun on those situations. When somebody runs that dollar and they get that A-gap blitz, they are going to literally just walk straight in and attack your quarterback. You're not even giving yourself a chance. And now VR right back in a chance to go tie this game up and once again continue to try to put the pressure on 7-day, who really hasn't done much since before half, and Stephon Diggs. Almost got free, but yet and still, that's only positive 6 yards. I say on all his returns, he's in the negative on returning kicks. Yeah, it's intense, man, because there's a lot of pressure on these drives. These drives have a lot of pressure for people to go. Somebody's got to go get 6 and change the trajectory of this game. Like this field goal back and forth, like safe play at some point, the rubber and the road will mix. Tad to say somebody run the ball. I mean, 7-day's probably got 200 yards rushing right now. VR is having a hard time running the ball against this 4-man front of the Niners. As you know, Chase Young, Nick Bosa, Hargrave, and Arik Armstead with Fred Warner is very hard to run against on Madden. 11 carries, 17 yards for James Cooks. And now Josh Allen, 3rd and 6, trips tight end against that nickel look, flipping the play. James Cook moving to the left, bunch right. 7-day staying in that nickel. Josh Allen, quick throw, verticals, wheel route from Shakir to the outside. And VR is having his best success passing. Now 9 of 16 for 203. Shakir, 2 catches, 95 yards. Motion, Shakir, bunch left, halfback right, Clean pocket. Josh Allen got all day, but dropping back way too far. He'll just throw that away. Good adjustments for 7-day. Finally stopping that street corner combo action on the left. Now does VR counter back with that seam or that post back to the right? Or does he go back to the run game? Trips tight end, quarterback power on a counter play. I didn't like that. Josh Allen, 3 rushes, 4 yards. James Cook, 11 rushes, 17 yards. The run game is off the board. Fourth quarter, Loman, 3rd down and 14. Worst situation that VR has been in all night. He now audibles to 5 wide. His name is Jonathan McCavitt. He is now Smoothie. He's in the 5 wide. Blitz is picked up. Chase Young screams. And oh my God, Josh Allen got hit in some kind of way, got the ball off. A click on for 7-day thinking it's a sack. And Stephon Diggs on the streak down the middle of the field. Wow.
He looks like Jerry Rice out there.
We got a tie ball game. 4's in the chat. This is a classic. He thought it was sacked and clicked on, and he kept running. He thought the ball was going to flail. Josh Allen in the weight room, cover athlete, said, never mind that pressure. I'm fearless. I'll take the hit and still make the throw. Does 7-day come unglued because of the play he feels like is a bad break? Or does he say Shabba Buddha is right? The best players overcome bad animations and still win games. Who wants it more? Is it Vincent Rivers from PA, Texas, or is it 7-day gaming? Yaktown in this. Find out next time on Batman. He said, when I'm going to give you the green light to take Jerry Rice Madden audio.
He looks like Jerry Rice out there.
I'm not sure. I'm
He
not
like
sure.
Jerry Rice out there.
Every time, but the thing is, like the 3 times he's ran it, 4 times he ran it, 2 is touchdown, 2 is throw out a sack. And here comes 7-day with the run game again. Christian McCaffrey, 11 carries, 171 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Now, with the way this game has gone, 7-day has had the lead the entire game. If he goes down and get 3, I'm thinking VR comes back and ends the game. If he gets 6, it's a lot of pressure on VR to stand in the pocket again and make those throws. He said, how come OB7 started? The last 2 OBs have started at 12 Eastern on Saturday. If it was on a Friday or a weeknight, it would have been on nighttime. But me and Rich have families, and we like to get these tournaments done so we can go enjoy the rest of our day. Yeah, but I mean, that's the 49ers strength is they front 4 shedding and stopping people from having time to throw it deep. Greg Rousseau is playing great run defense with Milano 2nd and 11 and 7-day going back to the I form. I feel like at some point in this 4th quarter, 7-day is going to have to throw a dot. Brock Purdy has like 3 completions in this game. Cam Newton would be smoking his cigar. I form normal. Inside handoff. Christian McCaffrey, 3rd and 3, 13 carries, 178 yards. Biggest play of the game for both of our competitors. Reason being, with 3:30 to go, if 7-day picks up this first down, he could take the next possession, the next set of first downs to the 2-minute warning. If you VR to God, you're saying it's absolutely no way I let him clock me for 3. I make him at least have to dot up at some point. Another 3rd down, 7-day gaming under center. Let's see if he's able to pick it up. He runs stretch. He's blown up in the backfield. It's no way he punched this ball. I'm glad he didn't go no huddle right here, but he has to pull out whatever play he feels like in his bag he has. It has to come out now. If he doesn't get it, VR will have an easy route clocking him out to win this game. If he does, VR's got to have that pressure sinking in that, like, I might get clocked on my end. Gun bunch left, halfback right, spaced out. Blitz picked up, whip route throws, caught Brian and Ayuk, blown up. blown up with a cover 2, leaving his outside corner and a flat, knowing that he would go underneath. What a play from the Bills defense. Now VR the God, 1 first down will give him a championship. Nah, man, you could use that voice clip. I don't own it. I've been trying to tell y'all, bro, like at some point you got to line up in shotgun and just throw the football. If you do have an open route and gun bunch like that and you wait to the end of the game, that receiver that doesn't have any receptions and you've only thrown the ball 5 times may not get open. He got bumped on the zig route, which helped the cornerback have time to come in and get a KO. Now, VR is going to be comfortable taking this to the 2-minute warning. Why? Because he feels like he's in field goal range now. He'll be happy to take this inside the 2-minute warning and kick a field goal and take the lead. He can't secure catch it because he got bumped on the zig route. If you throw it short, it's a pick. If you throw it too far, you throw it straight to the corner. So he has to not put pass lead on it. But because the zig route got bumped when the ball came out, it floated him into the defense. But that's one of the things of why people play with the Bills, because they get a lot of KOs. The Bills on regs get a lot of KOs. Josh Allen inside handoff, and James Cook has just taken control of this game and goes down smartly. Now, VR can still get a first down, but if you 7-day, you have to play clock management. You got to let the clock run, but you have to say, I cannot let him get another first down. If he does get another first down, it has to be on the first play. So this is kind of tricky. The way VR went down, he gave himself a chance to have a lot of space to clock this game out. Obvious run call on first down. Chase Young cutting the edge. But that was huge for VR, who hasn't got much running room, getting it to 2nd and 4. I don't know if I would have called timeout right there, because like one run now, first down ends the game. I don't think under any circumstances VR passes this ball right now. I think this has to be a run play the way he's been playing it. I think in this situation is, even if he doesn't get the first down, like he's got to take this other timeout away. Now 7-day has no choice but to call his timeouts because he already called the first one. His hand is forced. 3rd and 3. This is your obituary 7 final championship game on the line. If VR picks up the first down, the game is over. If 7-day gets to stop, he will have a little bit right at under a minute to go down and tie the game or win it. VR coming out in tight, knees weak, arms is heavy, on his sweater already. Mom spaghetti. Oh, there go rabbit. VR flipping into offset shotgun normal. RPO look, hands the ball off to Naeem Hines and he gets stuffed in the backfield. He himself is 4 carries, 8 yards. 7-day gaming has held VR the God to around 25 rushes for about 60 yards. Now here comes the field goal unit. It's no way he 87s this easy kick. 7-day playing safe defense. Cash emojis in the chat. This is the Guap drive. This is your championship game. We now have 56 seconds. Does 7-day gaming go down and tie it up or end it? Or does VR the God hold the door to end this football game right now? Who y'all got? Let me know right now. Oh, classic. VR, yo, 7 days under center again, bro. All right. I'm gonna be quiet. Picks up the blitz. He's got to throw that away. Yo, chat. At some point for your tournament life, you got to get in gun and throw it. At some point with your tournament on the line, neither one of these guys have ever won an OB. 7 Day has always escaped the championships in my tournaments. For his life, he got a dot up right here. VR comfortably backing his dollar. 7 Day flips to bunch right, halfback left, spaces out Jennings. Debo Samuel and Killer Lynn still in tight. Snap. He got time. He get in the pocket, throws in coverage. And George Kittle drops it. Jordan Poyer into... Yo, 7 Day has one completion. He has one completion. One completion. Gun tight, halfback right, tight end, close, right side. Calling out his protection is Brock Purdy. Blitz is picked up, throw over the middle. Jennings dunks on the post route. Yo, he didn't go to spike it. He went back into formation. He has to hurry up. He has to get out of bounds if he picks this up. Oh, he got a streak. Jennings jumps, dunk, touchdown. Oh my.
He looks like Jerry Rice out there.
On the first down play, he bootlegged. On the third down play, he bootlegged to the right. Then he comes right back with another bootleg.
He looks like Jerry Rice out there.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Yo, 7 Day Gaming with his third completion of the game goes all the way up top, and the unlikely hero Jennings with the dunk. VR to God, field goal don't help him, and 7 Day kicks out of bounds.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Yo, he just kicked it out of bounds, bro. He just kicked it out of bounds, bro. He just kicked the ball out of bounds, bro. There's no way. VR got all 3 timeouts. 7 Day is still in base defense. For my life, I do not understand why he's still in base defense. Picked up, throw, overthrown to Dawson Knox. 11 seconds left. VR to God has the whole field. At this point, he probably wants to get it past the 50 into striking range to call a timeout to be able to take a shot in the end zone. Oh my goodness. He just 87 to kick off, y'all. He just 87 to kick off. He is still in base defense. I do not understand why. This man is not in a... Yo, a field goal don't beat you. He's got square. He throws it up, and VR drops the ball on the 20-yard line. That is why I do not like him not being in a cloud cover prevent defense, because if you get bumped by one of them DBs, that receiver is going to rocket catch you into the end zone. Tatis say run the ball. All right, VR calls a timeout to get all his players back on the field. Yeah, this game is crazy, bro. Josh Allen in the pocket. Probably doesn't have time for but one play. Hail Mary throw from Josh Allen. Close your eyes. Here's the ball game. And swat it out the back of the end zone. And 7 Day Gaming is now your obituary 7 champion. Can we get
That boy been on
7 Day in the booth?
I'm like,
Go. There,
All right, there you go. There you go. Rich, you turn the camera on, or you good? All right, there
Hey,
you go. There
can
you
y'all
go.
hear them chat?
Rich got to unmute though.
CB with the 500, man. I appreciate the love, y'all.
I turned it on for this.
All right, there we go. Yo, listen, Rich, the man who was one of the people who most known unknown, one of the people, the fan favorites that they always pick, that it has been so elusive for 7 Day to get this championship in Vibe Nation tournaments. And the day when nobody really saying 7-day. 7-day gets in the championship and beat the person that a lot of people pick. The 7-day. I just want to go on record, bro. I was the only person that picked you in this championship. The whole community, including Rich, everybody picked VR. I said, man, 7 days run defense is probably going to be the difference in the game versus the RPO. So this your time, man. Talk your talk.
Oh no, man, it is what it is. I don't want nobody to pick me. Just know when your favorite streamer is lined up with me, he might not make it out. Don't pick me. Don't never pick me. Do not never ever pick me. Don't pick me. No, but it's just one of them things, man. I'm prepared for everything I done seen everything a motherfucker can do. I'm prepared. I didn't overplay Madden. I told my chat, like, I'm not gonna lab hard. I'm not gonna overplay. I'm just gonna come up and it's just gonna be a run. I done that before. Like, take a 2-week break and enter a tournament and just make a run. And that's exactly what happened. I literally told him that yesterday. Like, I'm not gonna overdo it. I'm gonna warm up. And I'm just gonna get up and make a run.
Yeah, sometimes I think in OBs, I think people overthink it because I seen a lot of people play horrible clock management in the games that they had that was completely won and just like folded. So I think like the people that came out and just played their normal game, which was like you, VRs, a couple of y'all just played y'all normal game and it worked. Rich, man, what you thought about that championship game though?
Well, first off, congratulations for finally getting over the hump of winning an obituary tournament, sir. Like what you displayed today, like really is like one of the best defensive performances I've seen you play over all the tournaments that you've been in. I mean, a few tournaments you'd have came in and said you got the best defense in the world, and then you've been like gone in the first round. So I'm glad you was finally able to piece that together and make a long run and win that first championship and get that monkey off your back. So congratulations on that.
Y'all gotta forget, man. I've been in all 7. It's like my third
been
Final
in every
Four.
one.
Yeah.
I got a lot of wins. I just went out in the first round one time.
Yeah, see, it's like everybody.
I got a lot of wins.
Everybody remember like the bottle game. Everybody remember like all like the going in the center that game. At the end of the game at one time, like EP throwing the bomb at the end of the game. Like you got a lot of games where it's like you was like right there, and I said like you, VR, Smoothie, it's some of y'all that's done won like a gazillion games, but it just seemed like in that championship moment, like something escaped y'all, and I know it's got to feel good. Like
EA tried to EA.
I know it's got to feel good. Getting that dub when people counted you out.
It do. I had to beat VR. I had to beat VR this year. It was gonna be a time where I had to run down on them. The dude's like 5-1 against me. This first 2 wins came in the last second draft. Literally, he threw a bomb with 2 seconds left and caught it on the seam. I just had to beat this guy one time this year because it was eating at my soul. He just beat me in franchise. Yeah, he beat me in franchise. I feel like I was supposed to be up 17 points. He got a sack fumble before half, scored. I got the ball back with a minute. He stripped me and scored again. Instead of me being up 10, I'm down 10. Got the ball back at half and just controlled the game.
Yeah. Was it worth the wait? 7 obituaries.
Yeah, I've been looking.
Was it worth the wait?
Man. Since the first time he beat me, he got away the first tournament. He got away. He threw right at me, and I dropped the pick. Then he threw at me again. His receiver swatted the interception out my hand. Then he threw a seam streak and scored with like 20 seconds left.
Nice.
I had to get VR.
So I was gonna run down on the stream. I got a couple questions like this. You know, I always got the tough question when I finally get somebody in the booth. Now look, you had probably like the most like I don't want to use the word toughest, but your page got messed up. You was part of TGG. You left. You was part of Lions Den. You been like all over the place. And then you've been multi-streaming on Facebook, on Kick, like trying to reinvent the wheel and getting this tournament win that only 8 different people in the last 4 years have won OB. It's like a very elusive like thing to put up.
It's hard.
Because it's the tournament that like after you win OB, not a lot of people can ever say that won it. and it's almost like people are gonna be knocking on your door, like you the guy who, to be honest, it was Dwight 3 times. He won 4 championships. He was the number 1 seed. You have VR sitting there, who is the number 5 seed, who a lot of people pick. It's like you never ever. I don't think I've ever seen 7 Day have an easy road. like you, like
it don't supposed to be easy.
like bro, I feel like your road like it has been the hardest thing. What's the one thing that like after getting this dub you want for yourself, like creating content at this point?
Man, to be honest, I just gotta be like Rich, man, and really get on the short form content. I gotta set up a schedule and really put the short form content out and really grow just really grow the community, man. Really grow. Like I really gotta put the clips out, the reels, I want to do like 3-minute short form games, a minute clips, montages, and really push what I'm doing, man.
And I think you could do it. I think you got good content overall, man. Like I seen what you used to do with your short form. I don't know why you got away from that, but
Man,
I
it's
mean, you got the
hard.
content.
Like it's like staying in the gym, man. It's hard to do everything in one day.
Yeah. I mean, you got the content to do it. So, I mean, the next question that I have is like, Obituary 8, are you going to return and defend the championship? Because there's a lot of people that win these obituaries and they don't ever return.
Of course. This is great content. Like everybody was like, "You playing an obituary?" I was like, "I ain't signed up there." Everybody was like, "Sign up, sign up." I'm like, "It's great content. I'll sign up." You know, I'm just go get warm. I ain't go over prepare and just go make a run. I like every dog got his day.
Yeah, for sure.
Every dog has his day.
Now I'm gonna ask I like the spicy question. You know, Rich is always gonna be like the balance to ask the the questions that need to be asked. But I'm gonna ask you like straight up. After everything you've been through, you and VR is 2 of the best players in the community that's humble, that like don't talk trash. Like y'all, I feel like y'all undersell yourself a bit, because it's like y'all are people that people don't really like matching up with. But do you think that holds you
They'll
back?
never give us respect.
Do you think that holds you back, that you don't beat your chest enough?
No, it's fine, man. It's Madden. To be honest, I want people to get better playing me rather than brag about beating me.
Because I feel like you and VR are gonna be 2 people that like can beat everybody, but nobody know it.
Yeah, don't nobody know it.
Right.
They don't care. They really know it. They just not gonna say nothing.
So
because they know people watching.
so
they know people watching. They ain't gonna say nothing.
Knowing that you can beat everybody, but at the same time nobody will give you your respect that you feel like you do, why don't you beat your chest a little bit more?
It ain't even that serious, man. It's just Madden. It's not that serious. I mean, it was one point I did want the crown when I was early, when I had fire and stuff, but it like the community is just too crazy, man. I'd rather just lay back and be entertained by them.
So after winning this obituary, can you now come out and say that you have the best defense on Facebook gaming?
I mean, it's arguably there. It's arguably there. It's arguably there. That's still stuff I ain't seen. Me VR showed me some run D I ain't seen. I thought I was gonna march him down.
Yeah,
it's arguably there.
It was weird because like he was getting everything in the air and you was getting everything on the ground, but you wasn't getting nothing in the air and he wasn't getting nothing in the ground. It was like a chess match, so to speak. Now that this done, now that this is over with, who is it like? Because now you'll go in the top 10. Like, who would you say outside of yourself is the best in the community? Like, who's the one person like you don't want to see?
I don't mind playing anybody, to be honest. I'm really be excited playing.
Who you haven't played that you like, man? I want to get my hands
played all
of
them. I think I need to play AJ3 again. I kind of caught his rhythm second half and started coming back, but he jumped out on me first half real bad. And I started catching his rhythm out of that bunch tight, but that was so early in the game.
And it's funny
Dwight,
that you say
Dwight, I think Dwight got me, but it was a close game. I cover 3 skies up there with them guys.
Because
Me and
AJ
Lurk
three
played
actually
a
said
me and
that he
Lurk played a
wanted to
lot of
be in the
games.
tournament, but he forgot AJ three. He wanted
I
to be
think
in
he,
it,
I
but he
think he
said
said
he
he got
forgot.
off work late.
Yeah.
Oh, he got off work late. I'd probably say I'm on one versus AJ. I'll match up against him.
Let me
The
see.
You
young
saying
kid
you'll
can
beat his
play
ass
though.
next
Young
time?
kid dangerous.
Yeah, it's on
He can-
it's on the screen. So like Dwight 3 times is the 1, APD to 2, cover 3 to 3, AJ 3 to 4, VR to 5, TJ to 6, EP
I done
is
played
the 7.
APD twice
Male.
this year. I
So,
think we 2-1.
so like I feel like you at least gotta be in this top 7 moved in after getting that win. I
Yeah.
think exclusive gaming or male, one of those two
I haven't
probably
played
dropped down.
exclusive. I heard he really good though. I
He
beat
got a
Mel
nice
ass
blitz
a couple
package.
times this year. I beat what you call it too, D Breezy too. I ain't play EP,
Yo,
but
chat, where y'all think 7 Day sit? Rich, where you think 7 Day sit now in that top 10?
I think he probably has
He
at
put me
least
at
be wait, how many championships Julio got? Was it just one?
Just one.
I mean, with 70 having the latest, I think he has to be above Julio and probably Mel. So exclusive probably has to drop out, right?
Yeah,
Mel championship is the oldest,
he
right?
either put exclusive or Mel out, but I think like Mel beat Julio for his. So like I Mel and Julio securely in. Like it really boiled down to exclusive probably be dropping. And like
Right.
so then the back-to-back obituary winners have been TJ and 7 Day. So I think your 7 ends there with the last, because that probably would put EP behind 7 Day, even though EP beat 7 Day for a championship, but it wasn't OB. So I mean, OB got to hold more weight. The TJ and 7 Day probably got to be higher up. The first two people in behind people with multiple championships. That's how I would play it out.
Right. So OB got more weight than the weeklies, right?
Yeah.
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 Because I mean, TJ and 7 Day have OBs that would put them instantly as the best players that haven't won multiple. Because somebody winning 2 or 3 or 4 is like different. Because the people that won 2 or 3 or 4
APT
probably
is a
have
god.
played in 4 or 5 or 6 championships. That just wind up getting beat in the finals. So, man, this been incredible. Like to be honest, I wanted to get more numbers, but the tournament paid out.
I thought it was, man. When you wrote in Discord, I'm like, man, why y'all ain't signing up? I'm like, damn, what's
I'm
going
gonna
on?
tell you why. Last week we had the founders tournament, which was Treadwell,
Yeah, that
Patrick
one went
Willis,
pretty good.
and Jules and Pink coming into Hyperlux doing their first tournament, and we hosted that. Free 250, cover 3 Sky won that. And I think for a lot of people that was getting the rust off coming back in that tournament, they looked at the competition and was like, man, if I couldn't get close in the free founders, I'm nervous about paying 10 to get in the OB. But we looked at it as that's $750 in 8 days off of $10. You get 2 shots at it. You know what I'm saying? So ultimately, like, we'll take a little time, we'll reassess the situation, and then we'll do another tournament at some point before college football drop, and then we'll start.
I like the site though, man. We just got to get the community better, man. Get the community.
I think a lot of people, for lack of better terms, are scared of the competition though. You see all the names in, and it just makes people.
They got to get better, man. They got to get better.
You only get better by playing.
Now, I'm gonna tell you, if y'all want to know, man, come to the stream, man, and ask questions, bro. I will break the shit down.
Now 7 Day giving out tutorials again. Okay.
Go show 7 Day some love. Go follow him on Facebook
Exactly.
and Kick, because
Turn
he's
the
gonna answer
notifications
questions.
on. Follow me on. I am going to answer your questions about bunch strong, about tight, about 5 wide, about match, about how to block blitzes. I will answer you.
Yeah, pull up on him, because I ain't answering nothing. I ain't giving y'all nothing.
How to slow down RPOs. I will answer you.
Hey, listen, man. Hey, look, you got anything else you want to say to the people before you get out? Because I think if Rich, I see the look on Rich's face. I know what Rich want to say. I got a crystal ball 7 Day. You know what Rich is thinking right now, but he ain't said because I looked at his face. He said 7 Day. You just said you want to do short form content, but you're gonna give out the tutorials for free. Why not just put them into the short form content and post it?
Oh man,
Look at anybody.
You're right. I can do it. You know what though? I'm gonna do it live and I'm gonna clip it up
There it is.
and turn it into short form. I'm gonna do it live for y'all, and then I'm gonna click it up and then I'm gonna turn it to short form.
And I feel like I heard that before because you did that and then you got stopped. So I mean, I think
No,
you
it's
just
just
sitting up
because
here
of the
telling
page
lies.
stuff. It's because of the page stuff.
He already gave us 2 excuses on why he can't do it. 2.
If they ask live, like, how was you stopping how was you getting the dude to jump the bubble screen? I'm gonna break it down and then I'm gonna clip it. I'm gonna have them clip it up and I'm gonna put it out.
All right, for sure. We gonna hold you to that. The community gonna hold you to it. Man, y'all make sure y'all go show him in VR to God some love. One thing about Hyperlux website is every person that signs up, they stream is on there. When you playing your competitors, follow each other. The Discord is always open if anybody want to hop in and talk. Y'all can use that as a grounds to link up to get some matchups. We can bring the grudge matches back and lab and get better, because one thing 7 Day, and you know this because you be playing MUT, we've never had anybody from Facebook ever get close to a live event in the MCS, and that's something that the only way people are gonna get there is if they play in these tournaments and play competition outside of just like some random 3-game stacks. The reason why I say that is Twitch has the gulags, they got PL tournaments every day on MUT, on regs, they got all that, and they always compete. It's no excuses. If it's Henry throwing it, if it's K-Mac, if it's Ragusa, if it's Mazomatic, it don't matter if it's Goat Geezy. They all sign up and they're always all playing in these tournaments, and we're spacing ours out, and still like people are still scared to get that competition. You got to compete. You're not going to get better by just saying it's cheesy. Because I told everybody before the game 7 Day, because I was the only person that picked you. I said 7 Day know how to stop every meta. I say he might like mess up on offense or something. I said, but as far as like some RPOs or some like formation that everybody running, he gonna pride himself in stopping it.
Right. No, they was watching me move all them players. Why you keep moving his players around like that? You just got to be prepared.
So will 7 Day ever, because Buddha brought it up earlier, will 7 Day ever join another Madden crew? Or are you just proving that you can win doing it yourself and being a solo act? Because you was in TGG, you was in Lions Den.
To be
now
honest,
you solo.
Beginning of the season, I was labbing real hard with OTA. Me and Lurk was labbing. He never really listened to me, but he was learning stuff from me. But after a while, it was just really myself getting reps in, learning concepts and getting reps in. Defense is just all concepts.
So you gonna get a group and take some of these people under your wing?
It depends, though. I mean, I got a lot of comp dudes that come in and shout me out and play a couple games, like see where they at. You never know, though.
King Hop just hopped in the chat. He said 7 Day. Is 7 Day getting recruited for the 3rd time, man?
No, King Hop wasn't playing, but it was me, Lurk, and C-Dub. A lot. Yeah, C-Dub know a lot about the game. He just can't put it together in game.
Wow. Okay. And just also
his tips be A1. He just can't put it together in real life.
And outside of Madden, I know you be playing Call of Duty a lot. So are you going to enter Treadwell's Call of Duty tournament on the website?
As possible.
When is that?
Free.
I need a carry.
It's solo resurgence on
solo resurgence. That sounds fun.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'll post that, man. Make sure y'all be on the lookout for that Laquan Treadwell Founders Edition Hyperlux.gg solo resurgence tournament. We'll drop the links for that, man. And before college football come out, we'll probably try to do another OB. Hopefully we'll get some crazy numbers in there.
Yeah, man. They gotta get on your head, man. They can bring the weeklies back or two times every other week or something, man, if they want to get better.
Or bring it back to participation.
It's just $10, man. If you ain't got the 10 that week, say you ain't got the 10 that week. Don't just not compete. Don't not compete.
You heard it from the OB7 champ.
Hey, look, appreciate y'all, man. This been 5 hours, 15 minutes in and out. Appreciate all the love and support, man. Everybody who hit those reactions, make sure you tapping in with us on all platforms. And we out this thing. Obituary 7, election year, The Purge, Rich Black Man, the President, Black Man, and the Witch Doc. 7 Day Gaming is your champion.
Let's